G'day, it's Brian from Power Planter. One of the common questions we get is, when you're using the Power Planter, is it going to hurt your wrist? Particularly when we have a lot of our customers are seniors in their senior years using this for gardening. Now, the way you do that is really simple. You put it on a cordless drill and you put the drill on slow speed, number one. Very important, and that's actually where the drill has the most amount of power, or what they call torque, T-O-R-Q. And so you put it on that setting, and then if you put it on screwdriver mode, if you have a look at the drill here, just bring the camera in close and we'll have a look at this. You can see on this particular drill, it's got hammer mode, drill mode, and then screwdriver mode. Now, some drills won't have these symbols, but it always has these numbers. So you just put it onto screwdriver mode like this, and then you have it up to a fairly high number. Now, I've got good arm strength, so I can run it all the way to 21, but other people, you might want to turn it down to a lower number. And what that does is it'll make the motor go and keep turning and keep digging, but if you hit a big tree root or a rock or something, it'll disengage the motor immediately and you won't get any kind of twisting or kickback in your hand. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So we'll bring the camera back a little bit so we can see this. I'm going to turn it right down to a low number so that you can see how the clutch deactivates the motor very quickly. So here we go. Now you can see as soon as I hit the ground, it stopped. So that's why you've got to turn this up to a higher number, and the higher we turn it, the more it will dig before it stops. Now, if I want to get this to stop, I can jam it. I'll just simulate as if I'm hitting a rock. There we go, I've pressed down really hard, and so it's jammed the motor, but see how there's no twisting in my wrists, and that's what makes it really safe. So when I'm digging, I would usually have it up into a high number, up at 21 for this particular drill. You've got to test out in your drill and work out what's the right number for you, and then I can dig away, and occasionally you'll hear that crunching noise. That's the clutch disengaging the motor, but there's no twisting in my wrist. And that's what makes it totally safe for all ages above 18 to be using a Power Planter for digging in the garden.